Hello basketball coaches and basketball players, my name is Alan from Al's Basketball Training, and today I'm going to show you some 1-3-1 basketball plays that you can run against a 2-3 zone defense. So hello everyone, my name is Alan. If you're new to this channel, on this channel I show you basketball plays, drills, and skills. So if you like that stuff, hit that like button and subscribe. Anyways, something very quickly, I am saving up or trying my best to create my own basketball court, my own indoor basketball court where people could come by and train. And by supporting me on my newly created Patreon account, you can make that possible a bit faster. So plans start around $1 a month and go up to about roughly $20 a month. So click on the Patreon link in the box below and support me trying to save up for an indoor basketball court. Anyways, so in this video I show you basically 1-3-1 basketball plays against a 2-3 zone defense. So let's get down to the clipboard and let's check that out. Okay, so here we have the 2-3 zone defense. This is roughly where they will be playing. Personally, how I would have it is 2 will be guarding 4, 5 will be popping down and guarding player 5. Players 3 and 4 will be in a bit, but still in the passing lanes or close enough to get those passes. And what we are going to look to do here is basically something very simple. We're going to have player 3 cut across player 4. Player 4 is also going to be screening player 2 at the same time because we don't want player 2 switching off and guarding player 3. Player 3 is going to get that ball, and player 4 is going to set a screen for player 1. Player 1 is going to use that screen, and player 3 is going to pass player 1 the ball. What's going to happen now, most likely, is player 2 and player 4 are going to collapse, or player 5 may collapse. We really want player 5 to collapse on player 1. Player 1 really needs to start driving towards player 5. By doing this, player 5 needs to move down towards the baseline so that he can get the bounce pass and an easy layup. The whole idea here is to get player 5 a nice, quick, simple layup. Now in our next basketball play, we're going to have player 3 setting a screen for player 1. Player 1 is going to use that screen. That's going to bring player 2 up. And player 3 is going to move up as well. Player 4 is going to go and fill that empty block down here. This may bring player 5 over as well, but we really want player 4 to get that ball. We want him to get that ball somewhere in the left side corner of that key, and that's going to bring player 5 over and player 3 down. What's going to happen now, if player 5 is left open, player 4 hasn't been paying attention, he's going to be open for a layup. If player 4 has been paying attention, what we want is player 3 now to be going to the high post and bringing player 4 down to that low post. The reason for this is now player 3 is going to be out kind of watching player 1, seeing what he's doing. Player 2 is going to be doing the same. And we're going to bring player 3 over to this high post where he may have an open shot. And that's what we're looking to do. We're trying to get either player 5 open or an open shot along the free throw line. In our next play, we're going to have player 3 pop up. Player 3 is going to receive the pass, and player 4 is going to go down to the low post. Now what's going to happen, that's going to bring player 5 over. We need to get player 4 the ball. Player 5 blue, he needs to make sure that he seals player 4 red. By sealing player 4 red, he's going to have an open lane or an open shot to the basket. All player 4 needs to do is fake a shot and bounce pass it over to player 5 for that layup. Now in our fourth basketball play, we're going to pass the ball to player 4, especially if these two players are trapping up top. That's going to bring player 2 down. That may bring player 5 up a bit, or that may bring player 3 in. What's going to happen now, player 3 blue needs to get down to this corner. He may be able to cut back door as well, but we're looking to get player 3. Whatever side the high post is on, that wing is going to cut towards the baseline. That's going to either allow for a layup or for a pass to player 5 who's sealing his man for a layup. Now what we're going to do is have player 4 in our fifth play pop up to the three-point line. Player 1 is going to pass to player 4, and what's going to happen is that's going to bring player 2 over and player 3 guarding the passing lane over here. Now what we're going to see is player 4 passing to player 3, player 5 going down to this low post, and player 4 popping out. Now this is starting to look like a triangle offense, which it basically is. And we're going to be having the defense looking like this. Now what we will have is player 2 cut to the high post, and player 2 is going to receive that pass. That's going to do one of two things. That's going to allow player 2 or player 1 or both to cut down and play double team on player 2 blue. That's going to allow player 3 and 1 to get open to an open area for the open 3-point shot. Once one of these players hits that open 3-point shot, we need player 2, player 5, both of them to be fighting for that rebound for any easy junkyard baskets. Now those are some simple 1-3-1 basketball plays that you can run against the 2-3 zone defense. I hope that they help your team. They're just very simple plays. They're nothing that's very advanced at all, but just some basic movement that you can use against the 2-3 zone that will help your team score a lot easier. But anyways, I hope that you have enjoyed. Again, support me on Patreon. The link is below. I'm saving up, trying my best to get an indoor basketball court so I can do better videos for one, but train more players. Anyways, I hope that you have enjoyed, and until next time, which is tomorrow, I will see you guys again. Well, I do post daily basketball videos, so I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Hello, so if you have liked this video, click over here to subscribe, or maybe over here, depending on which side I put it on. I don't know yet. Anyways, also, the opposite direction or the opposite side is another video you may like. So I hope to see you again in one of those next videos. Yeah.